Welcome into the Canlan Sports Complex here in Romeoville. I'm Keegan Oliveira here on Sports Broadcast Solutions, bringing you this matchup of the CSDHL Playoff U15-16 Midget Hockey between the Crystal Lake Yellowjackets and the St. Louis Sting. Let's take a look at the pool play from this Midget U15-16 division thus far. From yesterday's game, Rockford with a 4-2 win over the Jaguars, the Sting with a close 2-0 win over the Cyclone, and then the Yellowjackets fell 6-0 at the hands of Afton. Just moments away here from puck drop. Here are the current standings of the division. Afton leading the way at the top with Rockford following close behind. Sting sitting at third place due to them only having 2 goals in their win. And then the Yellowjackets sitting at the bottom of the division, hoping for a big upset win here today to give them a chance to play in a championship game here tomorrow. They're going to have a tough match ahead of them. This Sting team has been nothing short of dominant. The last time this Sting team has lost was November 29th versus Rockford. Their only 2 losses from the season come at the hands of Rockford. His team averaged 5 goals per game. And a stat that really blew my mind was they had more games played in the regular season than goals allowed. 24 games played, only 23 goals allowed, a plus 98 goal differential for the Sting, which leads the way in their division. The Yellowjackets have a tough match ahead of them. The Yellowjackets already playing shorthanded, only 14 rostered skaters for this Crystal Lake group. They ended their season on an 8-game losing streak. They've seen this Sting team 4 times throughout the season, being outscored 40-3, not winning any of those games. We're just moments away here from puck drop. Thanks for tuning in on Sports Broadcast Solutions, here for an action-packed, hockey-filled playoff Saturday here in Romeoville. As the Yellowjackets huddle around their net. Not a big group, but they'll look to buzz their way to a win. As the pucks are cleared off the ice, players fill the benches, and momentarily we will drop the puck for this first game today for the U15-16 Red Division 2. In net for the Sting will be Richard Whitler. Appeared in 13 games this season, posted a .72 goals against average with a .955 save percentage, going 10-1-2 in those appearances. Nothing short of terrific for this Sting team. A very defensive Sting team. Only 23 goals allowed this season in their first round robin game against the Cyclones, winning 2-0. Not needing to put many pucks in the back of the net because their defense was so locked down. On the other side for the Yellowjackets, Silas Tyrone will get the start. Appeared in 5 games throughout the regular season. Started their last game against Athlon, saving 56 of 62 shots, and we are underway here in Romeoville. Puck thrown out to center ice, 3-on-2 here early for the Sting. It's Kopfensteiner. Plays it to the far boards. Puck flips up in the air. Controlled by the Yellowjackets and flipped out all the way down the length of the ice. Not far enough for icing, as it'll be Macheka first on the puck. He's battling for it against a few Yellowjackets in the corner. Backhanded in by Kappel. Luke Kappel, the leading goal scorer for this Yellowjacket group, posting 12 goals in 24 games in the regular season. Nice outside move by Kopfensteiner there, as the puck bounces off the ref skate, and the Sting will take it back and regroup. Macheka throws it up the ice. Here come the Sting. Nice move on the left circle, and he scores! 59 seconds in, and the Sting are buzzing early. What a goal there from Cole Maynard. His first of round robin play, 14 goals on the regular season, 23 points in 22 games. And less than a minute in, The Sting lead 1-0. As the handoff there is fumbled by the refs. And puck is dropped once again. Deep into the Yellow Jacket zone, Patterson's first to it. Along the far boards, cleared out, batted down by Schoenberg. Sent into the Sting zone. Clearing attempt whiffed on by the Sting, centered out in front. Couldn't connect with the Jacket. The goal scorer, Maynard. Stretch pass. Up to a Sting, that's Terry. Connor Terry dancing along the blue line, sends it down low to Maynard, out of his reach. It's Kitstein. All the way back up to the point. Shot blocked in front by Yellow Jacket. It's Vituli. But that puck held in by the Sting. Maynard, the goal scorer below the goal line. He'll stop and go the other way, loses his stick, still has the puck. Regains his stick and the puck, but he's pressured by Patterson. Out in front now, flipped away from the goal, but still kept in by the Sting. Now out into the neutral zone, it's Ellis. Tries to make a move, it's intercepted by Maynard. And now sent back out into the neutral zone, it's Kitstein with the puck. Across the red line, he'll send it in deep. Sting will go for a change. Puck bouncing below the goal line. Held in by the Sting. Inside move, backhand shot steered away by Tyrone. At the point now, but can't be held in by Taylor. He'll regroup in the neutral zone. Bank pass off the boards. Taylor gets the puck back again across the red line. He'll backhand it in deep into the Jackets zone. Farner taking the puck away from out in front. Chance for the Sting. Shot. Nice save there by Tyrone. Sting attacking. Trying to clear the puck out. Jackets having a hard time clearing the zone. Tomasetti with the puck now. He banks it off with the skate of a Sting. Taken by Riley. As it's taken away by the Sting once again. Shot there, hit a body in front. That was Farner with the shot block. Banked off the boards by Kimbrough. Farner to Rensberger. Held in by the Sting. Jackets almost got a rush opportunity there. It was Riley, as Sting unable to get out of the zone in time. With 12:34 to go in the first period, we'll have a face-off just outside of the Jackets zone. This Jackets team in 24 games played through the regular season, only 6 wins, a tough season, 18 losses, 54 goals for, and 141 goals against for a -87 goal differential. They're going to have a tough task with this dangerously good defensive Sting team, as it's taken away by Rensberger into the Sting zone. Around for Harvard. He'll leave it for his partner Macheka, excuse me. Still in the Sting zone. Farner couldn't hold the blue line. Swatted at and down the ice. All the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Ripkema backhands it around. Up the near board to the Jackets bench. Shot there from the point from Macheka is covered up by Silas Tyrone. As good as a defensive team as a Sting is, they still have some high-powered offense coming from Kyson Hoyt. 20 goals in 24 games. He leads the team with 30 points. Matthew Kopfensteiner, 14 assists, leads the way in that department. As puck goes down into the near corner behind the net now. Centered out in front, opportunity for the Sting, but it's taken away by the Yellow Jackets. Here comes Max Ellis. Tries to make a move, gets tied up by Macheka, and out into the neutral zone. Backhanded in by Erdrich. Here come the Sting now. Chipped in by Kopfensteiner. Centered out in front, an opportunity for Michael Kopfensteiner. Whiffs on that one, and here come the Jackets through the neutral zone. Backhand flipped as a nice drag move by Erdrich. Not much speed into the zone, but he'll dump it in deep. Two Kopfensteiner brothers on this team, Matthew number 16 and Michael number 96, both offensive threats for the Sting team. Matthew with 20 points, Michael with 18 points. Puck back in the Jacket zone, behind the net of Tyrone. D partners will play catch. Patterson with the puck. Held in by the Sting and now swatted out all the way down the length of the ice. And that will be called for an icing with 10:20 to go here in the opening frame. Opening goal coming from Cole Maynard, just 59 seconds in the first period. Face-off to the right of Tyrone. Won by the Jackets. On the far boards is Tomasetti. Jackets get it out of the zone in the neutral zone. Now the Sting take the puck. Backhanded pass by Maynard. Misses his target. Turn move there from Rakempa. Puck held in by the Sting. A lot of time being spent in this Yellowjacket zone. Shot deflected, that one goes wide of the net, doesn't quite get to Tyrone as it goes in the near corner. Tyler Riley with the puck. He's back on it once again on the near boards. Taken by the Jackets, sent down the length of the ice. And that will go for another icing. 9:23 to go here in the first period. Sting applying quite a bit of pressure in the Jacket zone. Jackets only 54 goals scored in the regular season. They're outscored by this St. Louis squad 40-3 in the regular season. Taken behind the net, it's Farner. Stolen by the Sting. Up to the point. Wrist shot, hit a body in front and a big block there from, I believe that was Luke Happel. Here come the Jackets. They might have a 2-on-1. Puck comes below the goal line. Holmgren sends it down low, but that's taken by the Sting once again. Here comes Reed for the Sting. Makes a great move. Reed into the Jacket zone. Reed in, a blocker save by Tyrone. Great opportunity for a Sting, but a nice save there from the Jackets netminder. Soft backhander, Reed swats it back in. Taken by Farner. Stretch pass, doesn't connect with the black jersey, goes the length of the ice. And I might sound like a broken record, but we have another icing on the Jackets. Richard Whitler yet to see much action. Hasn't seen a shot on goal yet. After a tremendous regular season, 13 games played. Going 10-1-2. Shot there, steered away by the Jackets. Kept in by Kopfensteiner. Karen Brock chips it around to himself, centered out in front, unable to connect with the white jersey. Almost held in, or it was held in by the Sting. That one was close on the blue line. And now it comes back out into the neutral zone. It's Reed with the puck. Reed makes a great inside move. That one comes out to his teammate. Sent along the far boards to Kopfensteiner. Kopfensteiner turns with it. Centers it out in front. He score! What a pass and what a shot by Tucker Karenbrock. Had an assist last night versus the Cyclones, and he's got a goal here today to extend the Sting lead to 2-0 here in the opening frame. A beautiful play from Michael Kopfensteiner, twirling with the puck below the goal line, made a beautiful pass and a one-time shot. He's not gonna miss from there, Karenbrock. Jackets faced with a 2-0 deficit early in the first period. Puck now in the Sting zone. Looking to break the puck out, it's backhanded into the neutral zone. Puck is flipped off the boards by Rakempa and back into the Sting zone. Macheka, stretch pass. Here come the Sting once again. Up to the point. Here's a shot, rebound in front. Macheka with the low shot. Steered away by Tyrone. Rakempa will swing it around to the other circle. Sent back in, right back to Rakempa behind the net. He'll give it to Farner, his partner. Another pass doesn't connect. Won't quite make it all the way down for another icing, as we are now under 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Here comes Dekemper. Dekemper with the puck below the goal line. Center is out in front looking for Kopfensteiner, unable to connect on that pass. Chipped out into the neutral zone. Sent lengthwise by Kitstein. As move there at the blue line, refs call offsides. They'll drop the puck at the left dot just outside the Jacket zone. 6:24 to go. Face-off won by the Jackets. Backhanded right to the Sting. As that pass attempt by Carey was whiffed on, and a big hit right at the red line. That was Carey laying the boom at center ice. Sent back into the neutral zone, it's Carey. That pass goes horizontally. It's Kitstein with the puck. He has it stripped away from him. Center it out in front. Almost held in by the captain, Patterson. And the Sting will regroup with the puck. Dekemper with the puck. Over the blue line, Dekemper cuts in, shot off of the crossbar. What a move by Dekemper to cut right into the slot. A wicked wrister of a shot. Rings off of the crossbar, goes out of play. So we'll have a face-off in the Jacket zone. It's tough for this Jackets team having such a small roster, not many players, skaters active, only 14 rostered skaters. You got to think, when does, as here comes the Jackets, it's a partial breakaway for Vituli. Doesn't get a whole lot on the shot, goes over the net. That was their best opportunity thus far this game, as another pass goes the length of the ice. Icing called off as Whitler came out of the net to play the puck. Sting unable to break the puck out, held in by Ellis. Ellis chips it around. On the near boards, they battle for it. As it's taken out by the Jackets. Here comes Maynard, has a goal this game already. Maynard makes an outside move, centers it out in front, and that pass just misses the tape of Connor Terry. And here come the Yellowjackets the other way. Ellis can't corral that high saucer. Sent back out into the Jacket zone. Patterson will take it. He'll bank it off the boards for Vituli. Taken away by the Sting. 4.5 to go in this first period. Maynard first to it. Kopfensteiner behind the net. That pass all the way out, and here come the Sting. It's Maynard. Maynard, he'll wrist one, and that one deflected up and out of play. Great pass there, but unable to be put home by the Sting. Already up 2-0 here in this first period. Goals from Maynard and Karen Brock. Karen Brock, his first goal of the playoffs, as well as Maynard. Karen Brock, 4 goals on the regular season. Maynard, 14 goals on the regular season. As Tomasetti's having a conversation with the refs in the slot. They're gonna kick him off the ice. Possibly a a maintenance issue with his helmet. Rensberger will take his place instead. Sting with the puck. Below the goal line. Backhanded up to the point. Here's a quick shot. That one just goes wide. That was Reed with the shot. Sent back in by the Sting. Kempa first to it. Held in. That shot doesn't make it to Tyrone. Pacheco will send it back in. That trickler steered away by Tyrone. Kempa sends it up the near boards. Pacheco with the puck again. He carries it out. Sends it to the far boards. Harvard tries to make a move, but that one sent back out into the neutral zone. The Sting will look to regroup. Pursued heavily by Rensberger. Rensberger, 19 points in 24 games, leads this Yellowjackets group throughout the regular season. As here's Reed with the puck, waiting for his teammate to tag up. On the backhand, pressured by Rensberger still. Nice pass there to Hoyt as another offsides is called. 3:01 to go in the opening frame, 2-0 Sting still. They're buzzing early in the first period. Things have calmed down. Jackets applying quite a bit more pressure, getting a few more opportunities, trying to keep the shots away from their goalie, Tyrone. Here come the Sting into the Jacket zone. Backhand shot. That one steered away wide by Tyrone. It was Hoyt with that nice shot. Behind the net now. To the left circle at the hash marks. Hoyt steers it back in. On the backhand, it's McDonald. McDonald tries dancing, but he loses an edge. Kept in by Hoyt. He'll risk his shot. That one hits a body in front, doesn't make the way to the net. Cleared out by the Jackets in the neutral zone. That stretch pass unable to connect. Bank off of the boards by Erdrich. Hoyt will take the puck. Bounce it off the boards into the neutral zone, sent in deep by the captain, Patterson. Clearing pass kept in by the Jackets, and now out to the neutral zone. Here come the Sting. Kafaza tries making a move. Kafaza with the puck. Loses that one. 2 minutes to go in the opening frame. Sting still leading 2-0 over the Jackets. Puck flipped out. Vituli unable to corral. He takes the puck now, centers it out to Kappel. He backhands it out for Holmgren. Jackets will go off for a change. Icing waved off. Carey. Here's Kopfensteiner taken away by the Jackets. Schoenberg applying the pressure. Schoenberg with the puck again. He makes a nice move through the neutral zone. He'll try to split the D, but unable to get past 3 Sting. Jackets will regroup with the puck. Kopfensteiner will bank it off the boards. Thule will send it right back in. Sadiq with the puck. Here come the Sting once again. Dancing through the slot. What a move there by Kopfensteiner. Puck goes below the net. Back up to the point for Sadiq. Sadiq with the puck along the blue line. He'll take a shot. That one's deflected in front. Loose scramble in front. A nice save there by Tyrone on the rebound. Below the net now, it's a Sting. Opportunity out in front. Here's a quick shot, and that one deflected up and out of play with 13.9 to go in the first period. A lot of this period spent in the Jackets' offensive zone. Only 2 shots thus far for the group in black. As the faceoff will be to the left of Tyrone. Faceoff won by the Sting. Kopfensteiner, he'll take a low shot, and that one hit a skate out front, deflects to the right circle. Sent back down deep. Kemper centered out in front. That one steered away by Tyrone. Still held in by the Sting. Another shot in front, rebound in front, scramble for it. Loose in front, still battling for it. Now it's Riley with the puck. He'll try to send it out and kept in by Kopfensteiner. 15 to go in the opening frame. Farner with the puck. Jackets looking just to get out of this period to avoid any more damage as time will tick away. in the opening frame. And that'll do it for the opening period. Sting lead 2-0, goals from Maynard and Karen Brock as they lead after one. We're gonna take a quick break. You're watching CSDHL Playoff Hockey here on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Second period action underway here between the Sting and the Jackets. Keegan Oliveira, thanks for tuning in on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Sting leading 2-0 over the Yellowjackets after one period. Goalies switch sides. As here's a puck by Terry, intercepted by Kappel, leading goal scorer for the Jackets. Terry with the puck backhanded to his teammate, as Jackets looking to get their first goal of the game, as that puck is sent in behind the net. Tyrone faced a lot of pressure in that second period, but played great the second half of the period for sure. Making some great saves, steering away rebounds, keeping the Jackets in this game. Terry with the puck below the goal line. He'll bring it out to the far circle. He's pressured by Kappel, taken away by the Jackets. Floater pass to Rensberger. He'll take it in wide across the blue line. Rensberger's still with the puck. He gets taken down and taken by the Sting. Pressure from behind on the Jackets, taken away. Here's Kappel with the puck. Nice pass in front, shot, they score! Joshua Rensberger gets the Jackets on the board. A great takeaway from Luke Kappel. Makes it a one-goal game here early in the second period. Kappel with the beautiful steal from behind as the Sting were trying to break the puck out. And he makes the Sting pay as Rensberger, the leading point scorer for this Jackets team in the regular season, gets the Jackets' first goal of round-robin play. Exactly what the Jackets need. They're going to try to build off of that momentum. Puck goes all the way back down into the Jacket zone. Sent down to the far corner for Farner. Taken by the Sting. Great inside move on the backhand. Backhand shot doesn't get to the net. Here's Ellis with the puck. He'll send it to Vituli. Vituli across the red line. He'll take it in across the blue line. These are for Schoenberg. Up to the point now. That low shot gets deflected up and out of play by Whitler. They'll drop the puck to the left of Whitler. That was the first goal that the Sting have given up in round-robin play. a team that only gave up 23 regular season goals. And the Yellowjackets knew that coming into this game that the Sting's defense was one of the best in their age group. The Jackets only scored 3 goals against this team in 4 games played in the regular season. They get one here in the second period, only trailing by 1 with 6 minutes to go until the halftime break. As here come the Sting. They might have a 2-on-1. A great defensive play there by Rekempa. Karen Brock almost had another chance to bury his second of the game, as it's kept in by Macheka. Sent in behind Tyrone. Karen Brock will be first to it. He'll chip it out to the point. That one just goes past the glove and wide of the net. Held in by the Sting. That low shot misses wide. Carey tried to keep that puck, and that one went off of the skate of a Yellowjacket. He'll just take the puck back into his own. Stretch pass doesn't connect with the white jersey. Rekempa has it taken away. Here's Karen Brock. Karen Brock in, shot. Nice save there by Tyrone. Great opportunity for the Sting, but a better save by Tyrone. Karen Brock with the puck again. Swatting forward to the point is Taylor. His low shot misses the net. On the near corner, it's Hoyt. Kopfensteiner on the left circle. Reed passes across. What a pass. That shot saved by Tyrone. Rebound in front. Scramble for it. Puck still loose. Tyrone covers it. And a nice opportunity and some pushing and shoving as some late pokes there from a Sting. Can't quite make out who that was. I believe that was Kitstein, who was poking away at Tyrone after he covered it up. Few good opportunities there for the Sting, but Tyrone keeping the Jackets in this game. As you can see, his teammates give him a few fist bumps and head pats. Tyrone had a great game against Afton, considering the outcome, a 6-0 loss, but had a .903 save percentage in a game where the Jackets couldn't get any offense going. In the neutral zone now, the Jackets take it. Tomasetti backhands it straight to the stick of a Sting. Flipped out into the neutral zone. It's Riley. Patterson. Kimbrough tried to flip it in, but it's taken away by the Sting. Sent now to the far corner. Banked off the boards and kept in by the Jackets. Swung in all the way behind the net. Rensberger, the goal scorer, first to it. Still battling for possession. Comes out in a nice move there by McDonald. McDonald will take it in across the blue line, but looks like on the line change, they're gonna call another offsides. 4 minutes to go until the halftime break here from the Canlan Sports Complex here in Romeoville, Illinois. Keegan Oliveira here with you on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Thanks for tuning in on this action-packed Saturday morning of CSDHL playoff hockey. Face-off on the far dot, just outside the Jackets zone, won by the Sting. Sent in, but caught by Patterson. He'll swing it to his partner, Erdrich. As he's pressured by Sting, stick goes flying of Erdrich, as they'll try to set up some offense. Up to the point now, it's Taylor. He'll send it back down to Dykemper. Dykemper cuts into the slot, tries to get a shot up, but a lot of black jerseys there. That one just goes wide of Tyrone. Rensberger backhands it out of the zone, the lone goal scorer for the Jackets. Swiped at by Kopfsteiner. And that shot there turned away by Whitler. As stick goes flying there. Couldn't tell if that whistle was for our game or the game behind us, but we play on. Below the goal line now, Dykemper battles for it. He'll get possession. He'll send it up to the point to Taylor. Taylor will send it on net, and a pad save by Tyrone. Backhand out of the zone, and the Jackets might have an opportunity there, but a great stick by, that was Taylor. Stop the rush for the Jackets. Along the Jackets bench, they battle for it. Ref blows the play down for an offside. 2:47 to go until a halftime break. Zamboni come out and resheet the ice. Get a fresh sheet for the players. They'll get a chance to catch their breath, regroup. Typically no halftime in hockey, but puck drop just outside the Sting zone. Here they come. It's Terry across the blue line. Terry on the far boards. He'll take a shot, and that one just goes wide of Tyrone. On the near boards now. Up to the point is Hoyt. Hoyt will throw it on that. Another pad save by Tyrone. Flipped up the boards and kept in by the Sting. Backhand into the slot. Here's the Sting. High danger opportunity. Here's a shot by Maynard, and a nice save by Tyrone. Has a goal this game already, but a nice save by the Jackets netminder. Swung out, but kept in by Macheka. Macheka will wrist it on that. That one deflected and steered away wide into the near corner. Bodies piling up in the corner, battling for it. In the feet now. Shot there by Harvard, blockered away into the near corner. Tyrone has been terrific thus far this period. 2 minutes to go in the second period, and another kick save by Tyrone. Sting applying the pressure. Puck still kept in by the Sting. Jackets having a hard time clearing this puck, and here's Harvard. He'll step in. Harvard with a chance. A cut move inside. Harvard's shot just goes wide of the nets. Under 100 seconds to go in the second period. Thrown out in front. No white jerseys there to catch that pass. Banked off the boards. Back into the neutral zone with 1:30 to go. Macheka with the puck. He'll just take it back and have the Sting regroup. Flying into the zone now. And another offsides. That was Terry flying in with speed. A lot of offsides this game. Getting a little too antsy to get over that blue line into the Jacket zone. So both teams will opt to get some fresh legs on the ice. As a face-off will be the near dot, just outside the Jacket zone. Face-off won by the Sting, sent in. Tyrone comes out to play it behind the net, leaves it for Patterson. He'll swing it on his backhand. Carey keeps it in. It was a big reverse hit along the near boards. He just flattened Tomasetti. Here's Carey with the puck below the goal line. He'll swing it out in front, try to look for the backdoor pass, but it wasn't there. Under a minute to go here before the halftime break. Karen Brock. In the near corner, he battles with Patterson. Karen Brock falls down, still swinging away while sitting down. He gets up back on his feet. Now with the puck up to the point, it's Carey. Carey will wrist it on that into the glove of Tyrone. A lot of shots on goal from the Sting group. Tyrone playing great hockey thus far. His teammates acknowledging it. As a face-off will come to his right. Karen Brock centers it out in front, and a nice blocker save. Rebound in front, another one by Tyrone. What a great opportunity there for the Sting. Reed can do nothing but look up into the sky after that save. And Tyrone appeared in 5 games in the regular season. They usually went with Miles Farner, who appeared in 19 games in goal for the Jackets. Tyrone only 5 games appeared in and 1 win, but he's been terrific thus far this game. Jackets now trying to clear the zone. Held in by Carey, but that one flipped up into the netting. So play will be stopped with 18 seconds to go until the halftime break. Face-off won by the Jackets. Bank it off the glass, out into the neutral zone. They might have an opportunity if they hurry. 7 seconds to go, and that one sent in to the Sting zone. As the clock will tick away, the horn sounds, and we are at the halftime break. Halfway through this game, the Sting lead the Jackets 2-1 in a low-scoring affair. Goals coming from Maynard and Karen Brock from the Sting, and Rensberger getting the Jackets their first goal of round robin play. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna get a fresh sheet of ice, let these guys regroup, and we'll be back after this short break. You're watching CSDHL Playoff Hockey here on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything.
Sure, my family loves me. They bought me this sweet new collar. My dog bowl is always full of Fido's finest. Heck, they even take care of the personal stuff of my walk. Come on, who does that? But what really sealed the deal for me was when they installed a security system from Forest Security. Hey, I'm no watchdog, you know? Forest Security offers the latest in technology and security for our home. Yeah, I'm pretty good at keeping an eye on things, But I also have stuff to do, like sleep and socialize. A smart security system can provide around-the-clock awareness and generate instant smartphone alerts. They let the family know if something is wrong or suspicious. They do all of the work for us, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You know what they say, you can't trust a dog to watch your house or your sandwich. Call Forest Security today.
Call us today at 708-452-2000 or visit forestsecurity.com.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. SBS offers live telecasts on Channel 59.3, YouTube, or Twitch. We include pre- and post-game interviews with the players.
You know, I started in the locker room. All the boys were getting going before the game and stuff, and we kind of found a little click at the beginning of the game, so I think that's what got us going.
We also include digital live statistics, play-by-play commentary, team highlight reels, and even more than that. Go online to sportsbroadcastsolutions.com or search Sports Broadcast Solutions on YouTube. SBS, a broadcasting network for everyone.
Sports Broadcast Solutions is a broadcasting network for everyone. At SBS, we offer a professional broadcasting experience for the non-professional athlete. Just like the pros, we offer everything for you. Play-by-play commentary.
A no-hitter at Kane County Stadium. 15 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 error, and that's it.
Color commentary, highlight reels, recruiting videos, and much, much more. Unlike our competitors, we zoom in on the action and always have a live scoreboard with a live time code. If you're ready to have your next sporting event feel like CBS Sports, then make sure to call Sports Broadcast Solutions today. Our phone number is 330-957-7653, or you can go online to Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Before you know it, you'll know my name and how to pronounce it.
You'll know the meaning of ขอบคุณค่ะ
Before you know it, you'll call me son.
You call me daughter.
You call me brother.
You call us sisters. Your family will make a difference in how America is perceived and what America stands for. And we invite you to welcome an exchange student-like me to your home and your family.
For over 70 years, AFS USA has brought exchange students from around the world to study in the U.S. and live with an American family for a school year, semester, or 6 to 12 weeks. Before you know it, you'll be a proud AFS host family. Visit afsusa.org.
Welcome back to the Canlin Sports Complex here in Romeoville for some CSDHL U15-16 Midget Playoff Hockey. I'm Keegan Olivera. Thanks for tuning in on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Let's take a look at other games going on in this bracket. Outside of this game, the Sting lead 2-1 over the Yellowjackets. Rockford with a commanding 3-0 lead over the Cyclones in the second period. And the Afton Americans leading 2-0 over the Jaguars. As teams hit the ice again on a fresh sheet, get stretched, warmed up, and ready to tackle this second half of the game. While the Sting sit in third place in the bracket currently, and even if they win this game, if Rockford and Afton both win their games, the Sting will still sit in third place. The Sting need to get some more goals to go in the back of the net if they want a chance to play in the championship game. Afton and Rockford both playing great hockey. Afton hasn't given up a goal yet in round robin play. So the Sting have some work to do if they want a chance to make it to the championship game. Yellowjackets keeping it a very close game. A team that only scored 54 goals in the regular season, outscored by this Sting team 40-3. And in this second half of hockey, we're heading into it only a 1-goal game. Goaltender Silas Tyrone has had nothing short of terrific thus far, keeping the Yellowjackets in this one. As teams head to their bench, get some words from their coaches, and we'll be underway here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back at puck drop here in a few moments. Puck dropped, and we are underway for the second half of this round robin game of the U15-16 Midget 2 division. If you're just joining us, the Sting jumped out to a 2-0 lead goals from Maynard and Karen Brock. And then the Yellowjackets responded with their first goal around robin play from Joshua Rensberger. It's an opportunity for the Sting. It'll be a face-off to the right of Tyrone. Tyrone only appeared in 5 games throughout the regular season. Started yesterday against Athlon, posting a .903 save percentage, and he's been terrific here today. Face-off will come to his right. Going back out to the point, Taylor will take a shot. That's blocked by Rensberger, the lone goal scorer for the Jackets. Jackets will look to regroup, taken out of the zone by Farner. Farner with the puck once again, the neutral zone across the lead line. He'll send it in deep and have his team go chase it. Rensberger first to it in the near corner. He'll dance with it below the goal line. Battle for it there, and a shot off the post. Outside shot by Holmgren. Doinks off of the iron, and here come the Sting the other way. Chipped in by McDonald behind the net. Markempa's first to it. He'll send it back behind the net for Farner. But Hoyt is first to it. Holmgren banks it off down the length of the ice. Won't have enough power to it to make it all the way down for an icing. As the Sting look to break the puck out, sauce pass. Stuck up in the feet. Here come the Sting the other way. Great move there by Terry. Terry behind the net now on his backhand, shielding the puck at the left circle. He'll send it back down low. Below the goal line now. It's Maynard. Maynard will send it out in front. Great defensive job there by the Jackets. Nice stick lift by Holmgren. Nice little dancing move there. I believe that's Reed, or it's Macheka, excuse me. Center out in front, and a great chance. Hoyt was looking backdoor, but unable to connect. Maynard holds his own at the blue line. Maynard will walk it in down the far boards. He'll take it below the goal line. Maynard behind the net. He'll put the brakes on in Gretzky's office. Maynard centers it out in front, and puck comes out to the point. Macheka. He'll swing it back out to the point. Sting with a great offensive pressure. Maynard. Puck comes across to Terry. Terry on the far boards. He'll send it across to Harvard. Harvard now cuts it side. A great defensive play there by the Jackets. They clear the zone. Maynard takes a swing, misses. The backhander stealen away by Schoenberg. Here comes Maynard. Over the blue line, has Terry with him. Maynard with the shot, he scores! What a shot there by Cole Maynard, his second of the game. Extends the Sting lead to 2 once again. Had the opening goal 59 seconds in. Has his second of the game. His second of round robin play to make it a 3-1 lead for the Sting. Beautiful zone entry and a beautiful low shot. Gets past Tyrone. 5:16 to go in the second period. The Sting have a 2-goal lead once again. Center it out in front. Here's another opportunity for the Sting. They're buzzing in the offensive zone. As that one is slapped up and over the net. The far boards now chipped out, but kept in by Dykemper. Thrown back in below the net. Slapped out to the point. Carey will hold it. That one flicks out into the neutral zone. Sent in deep by Koppensteiner. Jackets trying to clear the zone, stolen away by Koppensteiner. Dancing in the left circle. What a move by Koppensteiner. Backhand shot, rebound, he scores! Michael Koppensteiner dancing around the Jackets. What a goal there by the Sting. With 4:30 to go in the second period, dancing with the Stars, more like dancing with the Sting. What a goal. Michael Koppensteiner, his first of round robin play. 7 goals in the regular season to extend the lead to 3 goals for the Sting. Two quick goals from the Sting turn it from a 1-goal game to a 3-goal game. Here they come again. Kopfensteiner had the last goal. Tries to make another shot, but a great stick by Rekempa. Kopfensteiner with the puck on the right circle. Dances into the slot. Tries to get a pass, and that comes to the point to Carey. Carey will risk a low shot. That one tipped wide of the net. Puck comes out to the far hash marks. Kicked into the slot. Carey holds his own. Tries to give it to Karen Brock, but that pass out of the reach. Puck comes below the goal line. They battle for it. Rekempa steals it, and Jackets still unable to clear the zone. Quick wrist shot deflected and goes wide of the net. Jackets finally get it out of the zone. Here comes Holmgren over the blue line. Holmgren facing a lot of pressure. That one comes out of the zone. Offsides will be called. As a little pushing and shoving there. As Holmgren and that's Karen Brock have a few words for each other. Can't imagine those words are, who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl? Faceoff will be in the far dot outside of the Sting zone. Patterson will swat it in. Trickles in below the goal line. Sadiq was first to it. Held in by the Jackets. Thrown in by Erdrich. Battle for it in the near corner. Jackets looking to get some much-needed offense going, but here come the Sting the other way. It's Reed with the puck. Reed on the backhand. He'll cut to the net. No white jerseys out front to tap home that shot. As here come the Sting once again. Karen Brock with a shot. That one gets blocked. Schoenberg hustling to it, but the Sting will retain possession. Off the end boards, here comes Karen Brock. Tries to make an inside move, but Tyrone will just jump on that one. Will cover the puck with 2:29 to go here in the second period. Sting dominating in the shot category, leading 23-5 through almost 2 periods of play. Face off to the right of Tyrone, won by the Sting. Taylor will risk a shot, and that one steered away wide by Tyrone. Thrown towards the net, goes behind now, swatted at by Rekempa, flipped out into the neutral zone. Sadiq. Chip it over the stick of a Jacket. Sent out, and here come the Sting. Here's a quick shot, and steered away wide by Tyrone. It was Hoyt on that opportunity. Leading goal scorer for the Sting. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. Hoyt steals the puck in the left circle, trying to get a shot, but getting fluttered by a swarm of Yellowjackets. Held in by Taylor. He'll throw it on net. Kafaza tries to get a shot up, but that's blocked away wide. Taylor holds his own once again. Hoyt will backhand it in deep. Battle of the 75s in the far corner. Sting gets knocked down, tries to get backhanded out. Kept in by the Sting. That one steers just past the net and wide. Taylor will hold his own. A lot of offensive pressure here late in the second period by the Sting, leading by 3 goals. Riley with the puck. He'll backhand it out to Tomasetti. Nice little inside move there. Shot right into the breadbasket of Whitler. Hasn't seen too much action as some physical altercation appearing just by the net. Was Kimbrough not too pleased with the Sting. Under a minute to go here in the second period. No penalty called. We'll stay 5-on-5 here. Face off to the left of Whitler. Puck comes out to the near corner. Kappel, he'll try to throw it on that. A quick shot there by Holmgren goes wide of the net. Backhand chip out as Maynard tries to jump over a Jacket, but gets his stick knocked out of his hands. Jackets able to clear the zone, but taken back by Macheka. Backhands it in as refs will blow the play dead with 32 seconds to go. Looks like they'll call offsides. We'll drop the puck on the near face-off dot. Outside the Sting's bench. Face-off won by the Sting. Rings all the way around. Maynard first to touch it. He'll leave it to his point man. Tries to make a move. Down low, it's Kopfensteiner. Down low to Maynard. Maynard had the opening goal this game, tied up along the end boards as some wrestling going on behind the net. Kappel with some clear frustration as they're gonna call that penalty. Easy one to call with only 6 seconds to go. Luke Kappel, the leading goal scorer for this Jackets squad, will head to the penalty box. And the Sting will head to the power play. They're gonna call Maynard as well. So they're gonna be offsetting penalties. So we'll play 4-on-4 instead. Or we're gonna play 5-on-5. So they're not gonna put any penalties up on the board. Quick shot there from Harvard. Bounces over his stick, and as time winds down in the second period, the Sting lead by a score of 4-1. We're gonna take a quick break here watching playoff hockey on Sports Broadcast Solutions.
Home is more than a place. It's full of the people and moments that matter most. Providing for loved ones, expanding your horizons, or simply living the life you love. With all you have to protect, choose insurance you can count on so you can experience more of what you live for. Country Financial. Experience more.
Before you know it, you'll know my name and how to pronounce it.
You will know the meaning of ขอบคุณค่ะ
Before you know it, you call me son.
You call me daughter.
You call me brother.
You call us sisters. Your family will make a difference in how America is perceived and what America stands for. And we invite you to welcome an exchange student like me to your home and your family.
For over 70 years, AFS USA has brought exchange students from around the world to study in the U.S. and live with an American family for a school year, semester, or 6 to 12 weeks. Before you know it, you'll be a proud AFS host family. Visit afsusa.org.
Download the Big Ten Plus app today. It's always game on.
Third period action underway here at the Camlin Sports Complex in Romeoville. Keegan Oliveira here on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Thanks for tuning in as the Sting lead the Jackets 4-1 in this round-robin game in the CSDHL U15-16 Midget Playoff bracket. If you're just joining us, Stings jumped out to an early lead with Maynard scoring just 59 seconds in. Karen Brock following shortly after that to make it 2-0. A action-packed second period with Rensberger getting the Jackets' first round-robin goal. And Maynard and Kopfensteiner adding to that lead. Below the net now is the Sting buzzing once again. That one cleared out to center ice. The Sting will regroup. Kittstein. Here comes Schoenberg. He'll center it out. No black jerseys in sight. So here come the Sting the other way. Kittstein will send it in deep and go and chase it. He throws a big hit there on Patterson. Oh, and a huge hit along the far boards. Ref put his arm up right away. They're going to call a penalty on that one. And a Sting player's down. Can't quite tell who that is. Looks like it's Karen Brock. Took a massive hit along the far boards. Seems to be okay on his feet quickly. But it's going to be Angelo Vituli heading off for the penalty. I don't believe it was Karen, but it might have been Brody Forcha that took that big hit, as Karen Brock is out on the ice for this power play. And Vituli might have gotten, I don't know if they called the wrong guy. They're going to put Farner in the box. Two minutes are up on the board right now. They have Farner's number up there as well. So it looks like they had the wrong guy initially. As some confusion here early in the third period. But the Sting will head to a power play. Swung up to the point now. Quick shot, hit a stick in front, trickling in like all. Back up to the point now. Quick shot, that one hit a stick in front. Batted down. Here's Karen Brock. Goes it back up to the point for Koppensteiner. His shot deflected up and out of play. 1:34 to go on the Farner penalty. Gotta think exhaustion could possibly getting to the Jackets as well. Only 14 rostered skaters on this team. They have a lot of ground to make up if they want to come back in this one. Face-off taken by Macheka. Going up to the point. Try to give it back. They battle for it along the near corner. Karen Brock with the puck. Karen Brock will walk into the circle, throws it out in front, tried to find the stick of Hoyt. Unable to connect, kept in by the Sting along the point now. Thrown to Sadiq. Behind the net, Patterson will send it the length of the ice. Knocked out of the air by Koppensteiner. And he'll take it in across the blue line. Koppensteiner had a beautiful goal last period. Below the goal line now, Koppensteiner sends it out to the point to Sadiq. He'll send it across to the far circle. Dancing with it now on the left circle. Sent back to the point for Koppensteiner. The brother Michael sends it down low. On the left circle, tries to send it back to the right circle. That puck bouncing like a bouncy ball out there. Sent out and kept in the zone off of the skate of Sadiq, but then sent down the length of the ice. 25 seconds to go on the Jackets penalty. Looking to get one last rush here on the power play. Here's Koppensteiner. Leaves it for his brother. Quick shot, smothered up, and then trickled out wide. Macheka sends it back in. Battle for it, still in the Jacket zone. Sent out to Rensberger. Man advantage expires for the Sting. Here's Matthew Koppensteiner. Dances with the puck in the left circle, but has it taken away by Rakempa. He'll dance with it across the blue line. Has it taken away by Macheka. Macheka battling with him. His bodies go tumbling down to the ice. near corner, fighting for possession. Jackets come out with the puck. Farner, his wrist shot blockered away by Whitler. Whitler trying to cover it as Pacheco tried to give it back to him, but Whitler will cover with 12:03 to go here in the final period. Sting still leading 4-1. Fresh bodies out for both teams. Jackets need a comeback win to keep their championship hopes alive. Face-off won by Capel. He still has the puck, tries to give it to Vituli. But that pass just out of his reach. Banked off the boards and sent back in by the Jackets. Kitzstein with it. He'll sauce it into the neutral zone. Farner with the puck at the red line. And he'll send it back into the Sting zone. Behind the net now, it's Carey. Carey will twirl around back below the goal line, take it to the far boards, banks it off the boards all the way down into the Jackets' end. Looks like a game of ping pong, but that one goes a little too far. Icing waved off. Carey with the puck again. Into the neutral zone, it's Maynard. Stolen away by Kitzstein. Back into the Jackets zone. It's Capel. At the far boards. Maynard will try to center it out in front. Puck kicks out right into the blue paint. And then a glove save there by Tyrone. That one took a weird hop. Tyrone able to glove it down and freeze play. 10:56 to go here in the third period. Sting leading 4-1. Dominating in the shot category as well, leading 27-7 in shots. Face off to the left of Tyrone. Won by the Sting. Below the net now, it's Dykemper sent out to the point. Kaufensteiner takes a shot. That hit a Jacket out front. Hoyt with the puck. That puck trickling towards the blue line and then taken out by the Jackets. Hoyt takes it back into the Jacket zone across the blue line with speed. On the right side, centers it out in front, and that shot just didn't get enough on it. Great opportunity there for the Sting, but it comes all the way down to Whitler. He'll leave it for his D-man. Curling wide is Taylor with the puck. Sends it out into the neutral zone for Patterson, who will bank it back off right back to Taylor. Dykemper with the puck. Across to Sadiq. Try to send it in. Here comes Kaufensteiner with a great move. Had a beautiful goal earlier. Couldn't get around the Jacket defender there. As here he is with the puck again. Gets knocked off by Patterson there. Great way to use the body. But Sting still with the puck. Jackets unable to generate any offense, trailing late here in the third. As a nice little move, and they score! A crazy bounce there. The shot from Michael Kaufensteiner, his second of the game, gets past Tyrone. And the Jackets now trail by 4. We also have a goal behind us, but Michael Kaufensteiner gets the Sting's 5th goal of the game. .9:38 to go in the final frame. Sting still buzzing on offense. It's Reed down low. Pacheco holds his own. He'll send it back in deep. Farner couldn't reach it, so Capel will take it and give it back to Farner. Holmgren. He'll take his time with it. Tries to send it out, but that one's blocked by Karenbrock. Karenbrock with the puck now. He'll center it out in front and shot. Nice kick save there by Tyrone. Cleared out of the zone and sent into the Sting zone with 9 minutes to go here in the third period. Pacheco. Karenbrock has a goal in this game already. Karenbrock takes a shot, that one off the stick of Farner. And that one finds its way past Tyrone. Karen Brock with the shot. Looks like he'll get credit for the goal. Or it looks like it's going to be... It will be Matthew Kopfensteiner joining in on the action. Brother Michael has 2. Matthew has 1 himself. After a tight first half by the Yellowjackets, keeping it a 1-goal game, the floodgates have opened here for the Sting, leading 6-1 over the Jackets. Carey up the boards, hit back in by the Jackets. Intercepted by Ellis. Taken back by the Sting. Here's a quick shot. That one goes off the outside of the net. Wrap around, steered wide to the far boards. Thrown back below the goal. It'll be Patterson with the puck. Tries to break out. Sting hold his own. Walking in. That one steers wide of the net with 8 minutes to go here in the third period. A lot of tired Jackets out there right now. Back up to the point. It's Carey. Throws it on net, and that tip just misses wide of the net. Near corner, they battle with it. Taken out by the Yellowjackets. And here they come. Schoenberg. Nice poke there by Carey. Quick shot sails high and wide over the net. Thrown back out into the neutral zone. It'll be Carey who will send it back in. Below the goal line now, Patterson with the puck. He'll lead the breakout to Ellis. Taken away by the Sting. Hoyt with a chance, and that one just deflects wide. It's a big hit there from Terry. And the neutral zone now. Thrown across to Maynard. Maynard will send it back across, unable to connect on the stick, but it'll go deep into the Jacket zone. Taken away by the Sting. Opportunity, nice stick with Maynard with the puck. He'll send it up to the point. Quick shot there, hits a body in front, doesn't make it way to the net. Maynard with a nice spin. Maynard in the slot, takes a quick shot, and that hit Farner's body in front, doesn't make it to the net. 6:40 to go in the third period. Sting leading 6-1. You're watching playoff hockey here on Sports Broadcast Solutions. Sadiq. Terry with the puck now. 6.5 to go. Breakout pass from Hoyt. Finds the stick of Maynard. Maynard into the zone, has it taken away by a black jersey and sent back out into the neutral zone. Hoyt will be first on the puck. Maynard with it once again. Nice move in the neutral zone, but has it taken away by the Jackets. Puck finds its way back into their zone. 6 minutes to go in this 6-1 hockey game. In the neutral zone now. Taken in by Sadiq. His shot right into the glove of Tyrone. Now that it's a 5-goal game, the clock will run for the remainder of the game. The faceoff will come to the left of Tyrone. Had a great first half of the game, but the Sting offense came alive in the second half. Exactly what they need if they want a great chance at their championship game in their bracket. Rockford and Afton both winning in their games. They're going to have the challenge of topping one of those teams to play in their championship game. Puck goes the length of the ice for an icing as we hit under the 5-minute mark here in Romeoville. Face off at the left circle. Won by the Sting. At the point now. Sent across. And here's a chance taken away by the Jackets. Holmgren will send it in off of the body of a Sting. Backhanded in, taken away by the Jackets. Holmgren gives it across. He has a chance, and a great defensive play by Macheka. As there's a Sting that looks like he lost a blade. That was Dykemper that had to fight his way off the ice. That puck goes the length of the ice, and here's Macheka. Macheka still with the puck. Walks in front, Macheka on the backhand, and a nice save by Tyrone. Able to smother that one up under 4 minutes now in this 6-1 hockey game. As we can see the ref looking to pick up the skate blade of Dykemper. You see he was shuffling his way off the ice as takes it off, and we'll take a look at an updated pool play. Sting leading the Jackets 6-1 in this one. Rockford with a 5-0 lead in the third period over the Cyclones, and then Afton leading 3-1 in the third period. A lot of high-scoring games in the U15-16 Red 2 division. Ellis brings the puck into the Sting zone. Here come the Jackets once again. One-time shot by Ellis. Just goes wide of the net. Sting take the puck. They flip it out into the neutral zone. Trickles into the Jackets zone under 3 minutes to go. Karen Brock gives it to his D-man. Carey will dance through the neutral zone. That's Reed with the puck in the far circle. He'll stop up, send it towards the net. Great opportunity there. As it's taken by Karen Brock once again. Tries to make a nice inside move. That puck sent back in deep by Kit Stein. Patterson clears his own. Carey. He'll twirl with the puck. Karen Brock through the neutral zone. Gets tripped up. No penalty called. As we approach the 2-minute mark in this one. That shot sails high and wide of the net. Down low below the net. Sting still generating offense. That shot from a sharp angle is smothered up by Tyrone. 100 seconds and counting. All the teams that won yesterday in this bracket appearing like they're going to win all their second games of this round robin play. Looking ahead, the Yellowjackets, they take on the Cyclones at 3:50. The Sting, fighting for a spot in the championship game, will have their next game at 6:20 against the Jaguars, fighting for a spot in the championship game. Puck goes down the length of the ice. Whitler will come out and send it out of the zone, all the way into the Jackets' end. Stealing away, tripped up. Another opportunity for the Sting. Held in by Sidik. Under a minute to go now. Near boards, flipped out into the neutral zone. A strong defensive team generating a lot of offense. Plus 98 goal differential in the regular season. They showed just how effective of a team they are. Only 2 losses in the regular season from this Sting squad. As we approach under 20 seconds here in this one. Up to the point. Shot steered away by Tyrone. Under 10 seconds to go. No urgency to play the puck anymore. And that'll do it. St. Louis Sting with a big 6-1 win over the Crystal Lake Yellowjackets. Goals from Maynard, Karen Brock, Rensberger with the only goal for the Yellowjackets. Their first goal of round robin play. Maynard with another. Michael Koppensteiner with 2 goals this game. His brother Matthew Koppensteiner adds a goal as well. Sting win a big one, 6-1 over the Yellowjackets. I'm Keegan Oliveira. Thanks for watching on Sports Broadcast Solutions.